Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Today we will talk about mathematics class 9th, exercise 4.4, and after that the review exercise of chapter number 4, question number 6. You see that question number 6 and question number 7 are very same to each other. So we will talk about question number 6, and for your practice you will solve by yourself question number 7. In question number 6 you will have the value of p is given, that is 2 plus square root 3. You have to find the 4 values. First is p plus 1 over p. Second is p minus 1 over p. The third is p square plus 1 over p square. And the fourth is p square minus 1 over p square. In the first part, you have to add p and 1 over p. You have the value of p that is given 2 plus square root 3, but you don't have the value of 1 over p. So to find 1 over p, we will write 1, and for p you have to put the value of p, that is 2 plus square root 3. You see that this value, you very well know that in this denominator this value is an irrational number. So you have to convert it, you have to rationalize it. How to rationalize? You very well know that to multiply and divide by the conjugate of 2 plus square root 3. What is the conjugate of 2 plus square root 3? That is 2 minus square root 3. Multiply and divide it now. Now numerator with this numerator, that is 2 minus square root 3, and denominator with this denominator. You see that this is of the type a plus b into a minus b, that is a plus b into a minus b means a square minus b square. So square is cancelled with this square root. So 2 minus square root 3 divided by 2 square mean that 4 minus 3. 4 minus 3 means 1. You can see that the denominator is a rational part now. This is 1. And when we started this fraction 1 over p, the denominator here is an irrational number. So write this 1 or not, that is up to you. We have it, the value of 1 over p. Now we can find these values. First is p plus 1 over p. So add both values. What is the value of p? That is 2 plus square root 3. And after that, the sign is plus, put plus here. After that 1 over p, you have it. What is the value of 1 over p? That is 2 minus square root 3. And cancel this negative square root 3 and positive square root 3. So p plus 1 over p, that is 2 plus 2, that is 4. Okay. After that, you have to find p minus 1 over p. Same the situation. P minus 1 over p. Put the value of p here. What is the value of p? That is 2 plus square root 3. And after that minus sign, apply it. And after minus sign, you know that you have to write each and every expression within bracket sign. So within bracket sign, value of 1 over p, that is 2 minus square root 3. Now apply this minus sign, 2 plus square root 3 minus with this 2, negative 2, and it changes the sign inside this bracket, all the expression values, that is plus square root 3. Now for this time, 2 is cancelled with this negative square root 2. So what will be the answer of square root 3 plus square root 3? Is this the answer Square root 3 plus square root 3 mean that square root 6? No. You have to just add the coefficients of them. So what is the coefficient of this square root 3? That is 1. This square root 3, that is 1. So 1 plus 1, that is 2 square root 3. Now you have it again, p plus 1 over p, p minus 1 over p. And after that, third one, that is p square plus 1 over p square. Okay. You can see that this is of the type a square plus b square. So is there any formula a square plus b square? On page number 292, you can see that there is no formula like a square plus b square. It is equal to nothing. So you can solve it by the formula very relevant to this one. What is that? That is 2 into a square plus b square. So 2 into a square plus b square, that is equal to a plus b whole square plus a minus b whole square. From this formula you can get this p square plus 1 over p square. Mean that we know that 2 into p square plus 1 over p square. This could be p plus 1 over p whole square, just like that. 2 into a square plus b square is equal to a plus b whole square, mean that p plus 1 over p whole square, and after that positive sign, and then a minus b whole square, mean that p minus 1 over p whole square. Now you have the value of p plus 1 over p, that is 4. So 4 square plus, and after that p minus 1 over p value, that is 2 square root 3. And it contains square. Again 2 into p square plus 1 over p square is equal to, what is 4 square? That is 16 plus, apply square on both 2 and square root 3. So 2 square and then square root 3 whole square. Just separate it because 2 and square root 3 are going to multiply here. So in multiplication case, you can distribute the power which is combined. Square is cancelled with this square root. So 2 into p square plus 1 over p square, that is 16 plus 2 square, that is 4. 4 3s are 12. So 2 into p square plus 1 over p square. 16 plus 12, that is 28. Now this 2 is multiply here and can be divided on the right hand side. So p square plus 1 over p square is equal to 28 divided by 2, that is 2 1s are 2, 2 14s are. So you have it now, p square plus 1 over p square value, that is 14. You have done it. Now the fourth part, that is p square minus 1 over p square. You can solve it very easily through the formula. I am solving it right here, p square minus 1 over p square. You can see that this is of the type a square minus b square. So what is a square minus b square? That is a plus b into a minus b. So you can write it now, p plus 1 over p and then p minus 1 over p. So this is of the type a plus b and a minus b, that is a square minus b square, just like that. So now put the values of p plus 1 over p value, that is 4, and p minus 1 over p value, that is 2 square root 3. And now you can multiply both the values to get the answer. So p square minus 1 over p square, that is 4 to the 8 square root 3. And that's it. This is the answer. You can see that how simple it is. This was question number 6 of review exercise of chapter number 4. Question number 7 is same like this question. You can practice. If you are going to practice this question number 6, you can very well practice of, you can do it question number 7 very well. Now question number 8, you have to just simplify it. Question number 8, simplify. A square plus 2 plus square root a square minus 2 square root a square plus 2 minus a square minus 2. We just have to simplify it. How we can simplify it? First of all, can we cancel this square root a square plus 2 and this square root a square plus 2? Can we cancel both? No, just because of this is attached with positive sign with this value and this is attached with negative value with this value. So we can't cancel it. Only the way we can cancel it just if both our signs are totally same. So for now, you can see that a square plus 2 plus a square minus 2 on the numerator, this is an irrational part. But in denominator, it is also an irrational part. So first of all, we just have to rationalize it. So you very well know that how we can rationalize it. Yes, you can multiply and divide it by its conjugate. So its conjugate is just converting this negative sign to its positive sign. So this is a square plus 2 plus square root a square minus 2, and in denominator square root a square plus 2 plus square root a square minus 2. Now you can see that in numerator this is and this thing is same, so a plus b into a plus b, that is a plus b whole square, like a square plus 2 plus square root a square minus 2 whole square, and in denominator a minus b into a plus b, mean that a square minus b square. This is, instead of a, we can write it square root a square plus 2 whole square minus b square, square root a square minus 2. This square is cancelled with this square root, this square is cancelled with this square root, and this is a plus b whole square. You very well know about that. What is a square plus b, a plus b whole square? That is a square plus b square plus 2ab. So I am opening this formula, that is square root a square plus 2 square, this is a square, after that plus, and again b square, mean that square root a square minus 2 whole square plus 2ab, square root a square plus 2 and square root a square minus 2, and in denominator a square plus 2. After that minus, after minus sign, You very well know about that. You have to write every expression within bracket sign. So within bracket a square minus 2. Now see that this square is cancelled with this square root, this square is cancelled with this square root. So now this is now a square plus 2 plus a square minus 2 plus 2. You can see that this square root and this square root, both values are going to multiply. So we can combine this square root. Only one square root, and I am going to multiply both these values, like a square plus 2 and a square minus 2. You very well know about that. You can combine this square root sign, or you can separate this sign if they are going to multiply and within divide case. And in denominator, a square plus 2, minus is going to multiply inside, minus a square, and minus into minus plus. So a square is cancelled with this negative a square. This positive 2 is cancelled with this negative 2. So a square plus a square, how much these are? This coefficient is 1 and this coefficient is also 1. So 2a square, 1 plus 1, 2, both are going to add. And after that plus 2 square root. See that this is of the type a plus b into a minus b. You know that a plus b into a minus b means a square minus b square. So here the a, instead of a we can write a square. So a square square. This thing like to be a square minus, and instead of b, that is 2 here. So 2 square. And in denominator 2 plus 2, 4. Now can we cancel this 2 with this 4? No, just because of this is multiplied and again attached with positive sign to this 2. So you see that 2 is common from numerator, and after taking 2 common, a square plus this 2 is outside here, this 2 is outside here, and a raised power 4 minus 2 square, that is 4, and in denominator that is 4. Can we cancel with this 2 with this 4? Yes, this 2 is independent now. So 2 1s are 2 and 2 2s are 4. So our answer will be a square plus square root a raised power 4 minus 4 divided by 2. And this is the answer. This was part 1, and now we will solve part number 2. Part number 2, that is 1 over a minus square root a square minus x square minus 1 over a plus square root a square minus x square. This is the fraction and this is also the fraction, and you can see that both contains the negative sign, so we can just take LCM of them. These both values are totally different just because of this contains a negative sign and this contains positive sign. So LCM will be a minus square root a square minus x square into a plus square root a square minus x square. So after taking LCM of them, this value is going to multiply with this one, mean that this is cancelled. Both values are going to cancel and this thing left, and this is going to multiply with this one. So a plus square root a square minus x square, and after that there is a negative sign. Okay, now this value is going to multiply with this one, mean that a minus square root a square minus x square. Is there anything wrong here? See that I have already told you that after minus sign you just have to write every expression within brackets. So apply these brackets also. A plus square root a square minus x square. So apply negative sign inside. This will be minus a, minus into minus, then plus a square minus x square. And within denominator you can see that this is of the type a minus b into a plus b. So a minus b into a plus b, that is a square minus b square. Means to say that this is a square, like a square, and for b square you can see that a square minus x square whole square. This is now a square minus, and this is b square. So this square is cancelled with this square root, and now this positive a is cancelled with this negative a. You see that in numerator this is square root a square minus x square, and this is also square root a square minus x square. Both are going to add. Basically we are going to add their coefficient. Its coefficient is 1 and its coefficient is also 1. So 1 plus 1, that is 2. 2 square root a square minus x square, and in denominator a square. After that this minus sign is going to multiply inside here. So minus a square, and this minus into minus, that is plus x square. So both values are going to cancel. So 2 square root a square minus x square, and denominator, that is x square. So this is the answer. This was review exercise of chapter number 4, that is completed today. In the next lecture we will talk about chapter number 5, factorization. Thank you.